Hi friends, it's Maxine Kaye with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living. Yoga is in makeup at this point in her private trailer, so she may not be able to join us today. I'm happy to be with you. I'm always happy to find ways to connect with our dear ones. Have you ever felt the delight, the great joy of finally beginning something that you've told yourself you wanted to do for a while? It's really quite wonderful. I know you all know what that feels like. Well, in my case, I have a dear friend who is a perfect organizer, and she teaches organization skills, just physical, your own space or office or home organizational skills. And I recently had the pleasure of sitting in on a Zoom meeting with her where she was going over some very basic things about getting started to organize, a room in your home, your closets, your office, etc. And I took lots of notes, and I printed out her suggestions, and I knew I would do it. And I found that, you know what they say, life gets lifey. There are many things that need to be done. There are projects and tasks and things that are promised, and we certainly want to stay in integrity and provide what we have promised we would do. And it's been a joy because I love my work. But what was not happening was the beginning of the organizing of my desk and ultimately my office space. Well, today I picked up that first sheet of recommendations of how to get started. I went into my office and I spent, probably close to 2 hours beginning. And I can already see the difference. I believe it was Thomas Troward who said, "Order is heaven's first law." And that's on every plane: spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. And so it feels good to be bringing things into a beautiful semblance of order, from chaos to order much of the time. And as we do that, it tends to clear up things within ourselves as well. We are inspired by looking at a new horizon where we actually can find folders and papers and projects and put them in a wonderful order that is doable, that makes our lives work better. Well, the same is true with organizing our minds. By getting clear about our priorities, what is truly important to us? What do we love to do? What do we need to do? What is our heart asking us to do? And getting clear about what is truly essential. Spirit, the presence of God, infinite mind, divine love, infinite intelligence, divine wisdom. For me, that's first. That's number one priority. And when I'm clear about connecting with my source as my major priority, everything else unfolds with more grace and ease than if I had set something else as a priority for me that day. And it's delicious, it's delightful, and it's the beginning point for me. And so just as I started with my friend Louise's basic ideas about how to begin to organize something physical in my environment, it's important for us to go back to basics. What's basic for me, and our Science of Mind teaching expresses this beautifully, is that there is one life. It is God's life. It's perfect. It is everywhere present. And that life is my life, now and always. That life is your life, now and always. That comes first for me. And so the basics, we go back to what like what my friend suggested, is not news. It's certainly something, many of her points are things that we've been aware of maybe for a long, long time. But the fact that she is so successful in what she does and in helping people to make these changes is very helpful and makes me happy to go back to basics. So whether we're going back to basics about organizing out there in our physical environment, or organizing our thoughts, organizing our priorities, what truly are our values? And are we hanging out with people who share those values? First of all, we have to get clear about what our values are, what our priorities are. And when we're clear about that, we'll find that we tend to be with people who share those values, those core values. And until we do, we're not going to be connecting in the most beautiful ways with the right and wonderful people. So let's start by organizing our thoughts, by setting our priorities. What truly is important to you and to me? We have so many choices to make right now with all that is going on in the world. It's an exciting time, it's a beautiful time, and we need to set our priorities to that which is going to make a positive change in our lives and in the world. We can start small by organizing our kitchen cupboards, but let's go far beyond that into getting clear that God is our source. That's number one, and everything that follows that will follow gracefully and easily as we open our hearts and our minds and surrender to that infinite wisdom and open to the divine embrace. I love getting organized. I recommend it to you too, whether it is mind, emotions, physical surroundings. Let's get clear about truly, truly what is important to us. And I can share this with you because I'm in the middle of doing it. I'm not just telling you what you need to do. I'm explaining to you and sharing with you what is wonderful for me and what's taking place right now. So thank you for being with us every day, Monday through Saturday. Reverend Mike will be with you tomorrow. And apparently yoga is still in makeup. I think they're putting on the false eyelashes or something. Actually, she doesn't need them. She has beautiful ones. So she may be joining Reverend Mike tomorrow. She usually does, but she's resting right now in her private trailer, I'm sure. So do join us on Sunday morning as well for a live stream. All you need to do is to go to cslphilly.org, and that wonderful new website will direct you instantly to the link that will take you to either to YouTube or to Facebook, and you can immediately be in touch with us. We do intend to start on time on Sunday at 10:30. We'll have a little prelude music, and then we begin our celebration. Then at the end of the celebration, we're now enjoying our hospitality hour, our social time, where when you are on whatever it is, Facebook or YouTube, you're given the invitation to join us on Zoom. And then the Zoom starts 11:30 or so, and we go on as short or as long as is appropriate for us each day, each Sunday. And you can ask questions, and you can share about what we've talked about that morning. You can let us know how you're feeling about what's going on in the world, or what you are doing to prioritize your own life and to make a difference in this world and to contribute your light to the greater light. And sometimes we just have fun and chat. All of that is open to us. Also on the website is an opportunity to make a contribution to keep this Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, our beloved community, alive and well. It's important to all of us. You are important to us. So come and be with us on Sundays. Check out our website for our love notes, our previous ones, and know how deeply you are loved, how important you are, and what a magnificent part of this spiritual humanity you are. God bless. We'll talk again soon.